Rise and shine. Guggens, go time on a Monday morning. Monday morning quarterbacking to be done. We have a Hall of Famer in the 7 o'clock hour. We have the Monday morning running back, Freddie T, in the 8 o'clock hour. Guess we'll just rant and rave until then. Morning gang, pitiful. Just pitiful. Pathetic. We've now managed to embarrass ourselves at home. We've embarrassed ourselves abroad. I vote we play at the space station and let's just take it to the galaxy, man. Let's just embarrass the entire galaxy of football with this incompetent, feeble play that just seems to show up week after week after week. We're terrible, man. We're terrible. I don't know what to tell you. Problem is we're only 6 games into this madness. That's a problem. It's not getting any better. It's the same stuff. It's not, actually. That's the frustrating part, huh? Good morning, E.T.
Stop I see.
Relative good morning, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the problem. I was thinking about this, on the way in. Just like every week, it's like 2 or 3 major issues that weren't the major issue the week before. I mean, I honestly, I'm not even, being theatric here. What NFL team drops 4 touchdown passes? Has, any team ever done that? Will there be a team all year long? Now, I'm not talking about, off the fingertips or with a defender on them. I'm talking about 4 for 4, doesn't leave nothing but air between Trevor's fingers and their alleged hands. 4 of them. Who does that? What? Who drops 4 touchdown passes? It's the National Football League. Mandarin doesn't drop 4 touchdown passes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Take the playbook right now, please. Take it. Take it to the River Thames and throw that humper in it. Please drown that pitiful, stale, out of date, irrelevant, non-scary, vanilla playbook. Just throw it to the bottom of the river, would you? Buddy, I got dudes drawing up flag football offenses with more creativity than we're showing. Somebody send the Jaguars the Lions game film. Show them how a real organization develops. Show them how a winner draws up plays. Just look at the film. Doug, press, all you guys, 15 of you, have a meeting today. Just watch the Lions yesterday. Watch the Commanders. Watch any of them. Playbook stinks to high heaven, man. Stinks. It's pewy. And when it does work, every week, 1 week, it's Trevor's inaccurate, right? He overshoots this play, and he throws this interception, and he rolls into trouble, and he doesn't, step into the pile, all those things. The first couple weeks, it's the offensive line. 1 week, it's, the turnovers, ETN fumbles. I mean, are we really so fragile and feeble, and I'm starting to think we are, that all it took was a fumble in game 1 to completely crack you? Cruising along 17-7, ETN about to make it a 17-point lead going to the 4th. You fumble, you lose the game, and that's it. You just fall apart from that. What it feels like. We're every bit of awful, gang. Doesn't make sense. We feel like we should be better. There is nobody at all worth defending. Look, you're gonna have to work from top to bottom with these things. The coaching right now is bad, bottom 5 bad. It's just bad in every single angle. Doug Peterson's not doing a thing right. He's hired a defensive coordinator that can't stop anyone. His messaging is certainly not taking. His play calling and his playbook is 1940s. This is a fast league, dude. Things change quick. I got offenses moving creatively. Not us. Flare here, slant there, clangling off of these receivers, stone hands a few times a game. What's happened to Travis Etienne? Didn't know he decided to retire. And either he's healthy enough to play, or if you're not, then give me somebody active. I had to bang on the offense. I can bang on the defense or what's remaining of it. I could pick on Trent Baalke and his many missteps. I could just slay the coaches today. Yet at the same time, it's probably not even the day to do that, right? Doug's right. Players got to make plays. Gosh forbid. Don't tell them that. They may get all in their feelings. Pitiful, feeble, not getting any better at all. It's all word salad now. You'll hear from the locker room. Who cares, right? You jokers are 1-5. You've left us with an 11-game exhibition season. There is no turnaround. We got a big enough case size, right? There's no overreactions. The dust is settling on what we are. And we were a team that appeared ready to springboard like the Lions have, but instead we've just once again proven to the league that we're just that Johnny-come-lately, see you in a decade. At least we're trying to prove that. This stretch of football that we've played since 8-3 last year to now, there's nobody worse in the league than us. Excuses are over. Reality is set in. Again, you could spread the blame from top to bottom. This is the worst free agency class that money has ever been spent on. It is, and thank goodness, any sensitive ears might be overseas today. Don't know if you're practicing. Doesn't look like you do much of that. This is the most wasted money in free agency. You may as well have just taken it downtown and poured it off the roof of a skyscraper. Just taking millions upon millions of tens of hundreds of millions of dollars, take them up there in big burlap sacks, invite your community downtown and just dump it on them. Because these jokers you paid, going on vacation with it. Eric Armstead, buddy, you were one baby step from Hugh Douglas, Jerry Porter, Mount Rushmore of busts in this town. And you came talking a big, stabilizing Calais Campbell vibe, and you're giving us a big old fat nothing burger, boss. Savage? Savage. Your play, kind of savage. As in, the idea is, and Cisco, you're not a free agent, but buddy, man, at some point, maybe if the tight end's got it at the 10, you don't get him down at the 2, boss. You're kind of the safety, man. You're kind of the badass. That dude trucked you at the 10, carried you like a 5th grader, man. But you're not a free agent, so we will keep you out of the crosshairs for now. Savage, yeah, you're savage. Darby? Is that French for hold? I mean, it's a disaster, this free agency class. Don't even get me started on Gabe Davis. If it's possible to have a god-awful 2-touchdown day, Gabe Davis, you did it, friend. If it's possible to have a terrible 2-touchdown afternoon, my man, you did it. Amazing. Well done. Duvernay. Au revoir. He's off to the IR somewhere. I mean, we got one guy, okay, in free agency who's an average player, Mitch Morse. Give it up for Mitch Morse, the crown jewel of the free agent class, a dude who's not below average. So we spent money and investment this offseason to kind of get things right, and woof. Doesn't Florida have a lemon law? I like to contact the NFL about free agency lemon law. That's low-hanging lemony fruit. You're going to talk about this free agency class. Holy, what in the underworld are you guys? Where are you from? So shoot them off to the space station and let them play next week there so they can now be a feeble embarrassment to the galaxy. That's what our football team is. We've played 2 games on national TV, Buffalo and Chicago. Chew on that during the break. I don't know what could be worse. I guess my baseball team losing 9-0 in the playoffs last night. But, I mean, I'm barely have awoken from restless sleep to watch that Jaguars mess yesterday. Still tossing and turning from getting billied, getting napiered Saturday night in Knoxville. We got a Gator rant when we come back to kick off a segment that I'll let you hear from Doug Peterson. If it makes you feel any better, Cisco said they quit yesterday. Oh, that's terrific. We're 6 weeks in. Nice to know. By the way, you didn't have to tell us. What you think? We stupid? This is the drill. It's the Monday Morning Quarterback. DivorceMenOnly.com.
Hey, Mia here, and thanks so much for watching 1010XL Jaguars. For even more coverage of the Big Cats, be sure to subscribe to 1010XL Jaguars.